parents to engage with us. We want our parents to, express love and affection. We want to, to communicate with our parent. Yeah, we feel, being abandoned. We feel invisible, and that's a very horrible feeling. But do the narcissistic parents care? The answer is no. Hello everyone, I hope everyone is doing good and taking good care of themselves. So today I'm going to talk about the different ways narcissistic parents play victim. And before I get going, I would request you all to like, share, subscribe the channel, hit the notification bell so you guys are updated whenever we put out a new content. So, I mean, why do narcissistic parents play victim? Whenever they fear being exposed, yeah, they play victim. Whenever they see they are losing control over you, they play victim. And whenever they see that you are not complying to them or you are not doing things their way, they prefer playing victim. Yeah, they are able to evade all kinds of accountability and responsibility. And overall, playing victim, is beneficial for them. It benefits them. Yeah, they are able to garner sympathy, and they are able to turn people against you, and bring in more people to support them, yeah, their agenda, their narrative. So overall, playing victim is good, I mean, for these narcissistic individuals. And that's who they are. Narcissistic individuals lack empathy. They really don't care what goes inside of you. Narcissistic individuals have extreme sense of entitlement. They think they know it all. They deserve all that attention, admiration, special treatment. That's it. Narcissists have inability to self-reflect, so they are not going to sit with their children and talk things out and make things work out. No, they are not like healthy parents. In a narcissistic family, narcissistic relationship, it's all about the narcissist way, and that's it. There is no other way. If you cannot comply, you would be tormented, and still if you don't change, still if you don't comply and obey them, you will be eventually discarded. So this is how things are in a narcissistic relationship. So coming to this topic, the different ways how narcissistic parents play victim. The first way they play victim is by denial and deflection. They will never own up their mistakes, bad behavior. They will never accept that they have done something bad with you. Instead, they are going to shift that blame onto the others. They are going to deflect. Yeah, she made me do this, he made me do that. I was stressed because of work pressure, that's why I slapped you. I abused you because I was stressed because of your mother. I did this with you because I was very depressed. Yeah, so they are going to come up with lame excuses, but they are never going to take accountability and responsibility for their bad behavior. They are going to conveniently shift it onto the others, yeah, external factors and reasons. And in some of the cases, they might even do a number on you. Yeah, if you keep on provoking them, if you keep on encountering them and expecting that they would own up to their bad behavior, they are going to do a number on you. Yeah, and they are going to blame you. Yeah, that's where the Darvo method comes into the play. They are going to play victim, and they are going to you know um, project you as the abuser, yeah, someone who is abusing them and not the other way around. So narcissistic parents are really sick individuals, yeah, and they really don't care what their action uh, causes you. They really don't care how your emotional and psychological growth gets stunted because of their constant manipulation and gaslighting. That is none of their concern. They choose to become parent because they want cheap laborers with same genetic makeup. They want slaves, emotional toilet, a punch bag, an emotional dumping spot, and something which they have created to serve them. That's what is there, yeah, inside of these narcissistic parents' head. Yeah, they created you to serve them, that's all. They did not create you so that you can have your own unique path and have your own individual life. No, they created you to serve them. Till the time they are there, they want you to be devoted, dedicated, and keep serving them, prioritize them, and forget your own life. Yeah, so that's how things are with these narcissistic parents. The next way narcissistic parents play victim is by gaslighting. So if you try and confront them, or if they see they are losing control over you, they are going to start gaslighting you. They are going to make you doubt your own feelings, your questions, your thoughts. Yeah. So I know it's very dark, but narcissistic parents really don't care. Yeah. They will ruthlessly go to any extent to keep you on hook and keep you forever compliant and indebted to them. That's the final goal. So narcissistic parents are going to gaslight you, make you second guess your own self. And as it is, we know, I mean, parents play an important role in a kid's life. Yeah. So if the parent is so manipulative, the kid is not mature enough, yeah, to gauge that and understand that. I mean, my mother is manipulative, my dad is manipulative. The kid just wants to feel safe and just wants love and attention of his or her parents. But these narcissistic parents have different goal in their mind. Yeah, they breed for a reason, they get married for a reason, yeah, to get served. That's it. So yes, narcissistic parents play victim by constantly gaslighting. Whenever they see you are getting off hook, or whenever they see they are losing control over you, or whenever you try and confront them for their bad behavior, they're going to gaslight you in return. That I never wanted to hurt you, it's you who provoked me, I never wanted to do this. I'm really not sure, why do you think this way? I'm your parent after all, I can never do bad for you. Yeah, so they're going to do a number on you, do dirty gaslighting on you. That's it. The next way narcissistic parents play victim is by pity seeking behavior. Yeah. And this is basically to garner more sympathy. They are going to exaggerate their challenges, their suffering, whatever they have experienced. They are going to exaggerate it, and then they are going to keep on narrating it, so that you eventually feel guilty. Yeah, you feel guilty for confronting them, you feel guilty for doing things your way. Yeah, you eventually give up. Yeah, because they start narrating their sad story, I went through this, I went through that. And in that process, they are going to confuse you, manipulate you, plus they are going to bring more people onto their side. So there is more people on their side who is against you. Yeah. So narcissistic parents are very devious and very manipulative, and they can go to any extent to get their work done, to manipulate you, to keep you on hook. Yeah, they don't care what happens to you later. They don't care what their manipulation causes you. That's none of their concern. As long as they are getting you to comply to them, that's it. That's the end goal. The next way narcissistic parents play victim is by projecting themselves as a martyr. I sacrifice this, I sacrifice that, I let go of this and that just for you. And this is basically to position themselves as someone who has sacrificed a lot and make you feel guilty. Yeah, to project themselves as someone who has sacrificed a great deal of things for the sake of you. And you are someone who doesn't have gratitude, you just don't care, you just don't value the things that your parents have sacrificed for you. So this is basically to tarnish your image and project you as someone who doesn't have gratitude, someone who's ungrateful. Yeah. The next way narcissistic parents play victim is by projecting themselves as the one who's being persecuted. Yeah. Playing victim. Yeah, so they are going to tell you that it's you who is not on the right path, not me, I'm your father, I can never do bad for you. Yeah, so they are going to appear as if they are the ones who are suffering because of you. They are going to manipulate, misconstrue, add, subtract a lot of details, and they are going to concoct a very nice interesting story, and they are going to narrate in front of the others. So in front of the others, you look like culprit and not them. Yeah, so they are going to twist facts, they are going to project you as the abuser. Yeah, as someone who is persecuting them. Yeah, someone who is not obeying them, someone who is just treating them bad. Yeah, So, they are expert in, Darvo, they are expert in playing victim, and they are expert in, projecting you as the perpetrator. Yeah. The next way narcissistic parents play victim is by, projecting fault onto the child. Yeah. So they are going to, pretend as if they don't have any role in the mess. It's all the fault of the child. Well, you did not listen to me, and that's how all this shit happened, and you are blaming me. Narcissistic parents are going to, blame you instead. Yeah, they are going to make you believe with constant gaslighting and manipulation. Plus, we know they have their entire ecosystem around them to enable them. Their enablers, their flying monkeys are further going to gaslight you, and you will come to a point where you will believe that you are the problem and not them. Yeah. So, that's how, intelligent narcissistic individuals are. So they are going to, project the kid's fault. Well, you never respected me, you never listened to me, you wanted to do things your way, and look what you have done. You have brought shame on our family, this and that. Yeah, so they are going to manipulate. The enablers are going to come in and aid them and help them normalize and rationalize their bad behavior and do a number on you, emotionally torment you, gaslight you, and you are a royal mess. The next way narcissistic parents play victim is, with selective amnesia. So, narcissistic parents are only going to remember the tiny bit of superficial good things they have done for you. That's it. They are going to add in more, salt and pepper to it, and, just going to remember that. They are going to conveniently ignore and forget, the times they were bad with you. Yeah. So, they might, beat you, swear you, abuse you, and, they might not recall any of that. Yeah, they might just tell you that, it was because you irritated me, it was because you were not listening to me. Yeah. So they are never at fault. Yeah. And the fault and the problem is always with you and the others. They are perfect, and you compel them, yeah, to treat you that way. Yeah, that's how the storyline goes. So the narcissistic, parents are only going to remember the superficial tiny bit of good things they do for you, and they'll keep on recalling, reminding you of all of the stuff they do for you, but they are not going to, own up or accept or, tell you, the times they were not good with you. Yeah, they are going to conveniently forget all of that. And this is because they have extreme sense of entitlement and they lack empathy. Yeah, inability to self reflect. They really don't care what nonsense or what mess they are doing with their children. They really don't care. As long as they are, getting you on board, as long as they are getting you to comply to them, that's it. Yeah. They really don't care about your mental health, physical health, you know. That's none of their concern. So, yes, narcissistic parents, take help of selective amnesia to play victim. Yeah, I did this for you, I did that for you, and that's it. They're going to keep, playing that storyline. They are not going to tell you the times they betrayed you, they shamed you, they guilt tripped you, they abused you in front of the others, they swear at you, they hit you. They are not going to talk about that. Yeah. And that's really frustrating because, children need closure. Children, are human beings, and, they are sensitive individuals. Yeah. They need to, experience all sorts of emotions and feeling in order to grow up to be a healthy adult. But when you have narcissistic parents, narcissistic parents throw all kinds of things at you, but never, give closure to you, never tell you, why they did, things. Yeah, never own up their mistake. So the kid, doesn't grow up to be a healthy individual with clarity. They are confused, and, as a result of which, you know kids resort to various ways to numb and soothe themselves. Yeah, because they did not have clarity. It was all unpredictable. They were the problem, the others were the problem, parents were gods, martyr, someone who sacrificed a lot. They are confused. There is great deal of cognitive dissonance that these kids experience. The next way narcissistic parents play victim is, by silent treatment. So narcissistic parents don't engage in healthy and constructive, conversation and discussion. If things are not their way, they are going to treat you like a furniture, invisible thing, and they will throw silent treatment. So, whenever the narcissists see that, you are trying to expose them, or you are trying to confront them, or if you are, doing things your way, I mean, when they fear losing their supply source, they are going to throw silent treatment at you, narcissistic parents. So, they are not going to give you closure. Yeah, they are not going to give you attention, affection, love, validation. They are going to stop all of that. And that makes us feel horrible as children. Yeah, we don't want our parents to, treat us with silent treatment. We want our parents to engage with us. We want our parents to, express love and affection. We want to, to communicate with our parent. Yeah, we feel, being abandoned. We feel invisible, and that's a very horrible feeling. But do the narcissistic parents care? The answer is no. Yeah, so they, treat their children with silent treatment, so that their kids become desperate, and they come running to reconcile, and they forget and forgive, and they just, move on, and they start playing along with the narcissistic parent. They comply, obey, and that's it. The next way narcissistic parents play victim is, by triangulating. So if they see that you're very stubborn, you're not listening, you're doing things your way, if they fear being exposed, or if they fear losing control over you, they are going to, gang up with others. Yeah, they are going to triangulate things, bring in another person, and most of the time it's either a fellow narcissist, or an enabler, or a flying monkey. And then, they both, I mean, the narcissistic parent and their enabler and flying monkey, they both are going to, gaslight you, manipulate you, and triangulate things. So now it is not you and your parent. Now it is you and your parent and the other people as well, and this is basically to throw you off balance. Yeah, so that you end up feeling embarrassed, you end up feeling ashamed, you end up, being badly manipulated and gaslit, and you are just off balance, and you simply comply. Yeah, so narcissistic parents play victim by triangulating things. They are not going to directly speak to you, keep one on one, open conversation, communication. No, they're going to bring in another person to further, their agenda and narrative, and make you feel as if you are the problem and not them. Yeah, so narcissistic parents are evil. Yeah, narcissistic parents are more damaging than narcissistic spouse. At least when you have a healthy upbringing, you know what healthy is, and you are able to differentiate, between healthy and toxic. But when you are raised by narcissistic parents, I mean, you really don't know what healthy is, and you keep, getting stuck in toxic and dysfunctional relationship over and over again, and you keep spending more time in such, relationships. So yes, I mean, narcissistic parents are more damaging. I mean, more than narcissistic spouse. I mean, both are damaging, but yes, you really don't know what healthy is. You really don't know what stable is when you are raised by narcissistic parents. And the last way narcissistic parents, play victim is by creating chaos, unnecessary drama, throwing things, crying, howling, shouting, ganging up with your other parent or your other sibling, creating a drama, a ruckus in the house. Yeah, so the moment they see, they are being exposed, or they are losing control over you, you know what's going to happen. If silent treatment is not working, if passive aggressive behavior is not working, if triangulation is not working, what next? Let's create chaos. So the narcissistic parents are going to take help of chaos. Yeah, they're going to shout, howl, cry. I mean, they are going to put up a good show. Yeah, a good drama. Yeah. So narcissistic parents do a huge amount of things, or you can say crazy things, to evade accountability and responsibility. Narcissistic parents do nasty things to keep you on hook, and they really don't care. I mean, what happens to you, or what their actions are causing you. That's none of their concern. So yes, these were a couple of things that narcissistic, parents do and engage in. in order to play victim and throw you off balance, and pressurize you and manipulate you into complying to them. In case if you would like to add in something, you can always comment below. Till then, take care of yourself. Lots of love and blessings to all of you. Bye.